These are some things that people believe that are just not true. They're not true. It should be said by Jonathan Fidabulous. Girls are more emotional creatures. Guys are more physical creatures. You've heard it said, guys like girls that are pretty, girls like guys that are sensitive. Guys are just as emotional as girls are. We just don't like to show it. Guys don't like to admit they're emotional, like girls don't like to admit that they like sex. Girls are just as physically attracted to guys as guys are physically attracted to girls. They just won't say it. Guys cry during movies. It's all the same. It's relative between the two. The only difference is that girls have more hormones than guys do because we don't have that period thing. Guys are just as emotional as girls. Girls like sex just as much as guys do. Probably more. But guys don't want to admit that they're emotional because they look like pansies, and girls don't want to admit that they like sex because they'll look like sluts. So everyone's just dishonest and secretive and secretly emotional and sexual. Guys like sex more than girls do. No, they don't. Girls like sex more than guys do. They'll never admit that to you. They don't want to be used for sex, so they will make it look like they don't want to have sex. Because that's what guys do. Guys use girls for sex for validation purposes. It's like, I think that girl's really pretty. I'm here, she is here, and status. And if I have sex with her, then I could leech off of her status. But if I stay with her, she might cheat on me or not like me because I'm a worthless piece of shit. So I should just hit it and quit it, so I could get my validation and leave before she could take it back. Girls like sex just as much, if not more, than guys do, period. Get into a bedroom with someone who fully trusts you and watch as my words unfold before your eyes. Bear with me. Girls are crazy. Girls will even admit this to you. What you perceive as crazy is just ignorance on your part, because you don't perceive all of the information because it wasn't given to you. It's not that you're stupid, it's just that you didn't have access to the full story. If you see someone acting erratically and you didn't realize that there was a bee flying around their head because you couldn't see the bee from 25 feet away, they look like a crazy person. What the f*** is this? Then you walk closer and you find out that there was a bee. It's not crazy, he just hates bees. Imagine this, you're a girl, and you've never experienced love before. So you don't have anything to fear from love, because it's never done anything to harm you. You meet a boy, you like him so much, it's all you ever think about. You call him all the time, no one has ever given you this type of attention before. The whole thing is magical, you love it. It is so good that it outweighs everything else. What you failed to realize was that boy was horny. He wasn't experiencing the same euphoric and love feelings as you, he was feeling horny. And when he found that there was a girl out there that would put out more than you, he either broke up with you to be with her or cheated on you. In some way, he has crushed you. Your subconscious experienced extreme emotional distress because of this heartbreak. Your subconscious did you the favor of putting up an enormous defense mechanism to prevent these types of distressful feelings from ever occurring inside of your body again. So when you get into a situation with a guy who resembles your first love, or you like in any similar way, you will experience the fear of feeling that pain again, which will cause erratic behavior to prevent that fear from happening. Fear of emotional distress, not crazy. Oh, they're just a bunch of terrified sexual people. Roosters crow at dawn. No, they don't. Roosters crow at 2 in the freaking morning when you're trying to sleep. They're dicks. Cats always land on their feet. Cats eat shit. Cats are morons. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate cats, but my goodness, watch 10 minutes of any cat video on YouTube and you will see. Guys hate Twilight. Yay, look at this spark. No, guys like it, and if there's no one around and it's on TV, that guy is watching that movie. Bella and Jacob. We watched it. That's why we know their names. We know the whole story. Guys hate chick flicks because they're boring and there's no action or murder. Not true. We hate them because they make us cry and it makes us look weak. You want our fairy tale ending love too? Guys only want sex. It's on their minds all the time. 6 seconds can't go by before boob or tit or pussy comes into our minds. That's not true. We also like sandwiches. Size doesn't matter. It's okay, size doesn't matter. Girls don't really care about size. That's not true. Girls do not care about size in the traditional sense, in the functional aspect of size. Because the vagina canal from entrance to cervical wall is only about 6 or 7 inches. Now, if you have 9 inches and you fully thrust, you are slamming on that door and it hurts them. So they have a perfect excuse to tell you that size does not matter. But what they have failed to tell you is that, like a girl wants big boobs for the aesthetically pleasing aspect, that's why they care about size, the vanity of it. But they won't tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Oh, size doesn't matter. It's too big, it hurts. But I wish it was big. The girl sitting there talking to her friends about the size of their man's penis, all of a sudden your penis begins to grow with every lie she tells, like Pinocchio. Cute is a positive expression used to identify someone who is endearing to you. Cute is a condescending remark used to put someone down that you don't think is attractive, but don't want to tell them. As much as it pains me to say this, America is the greatest country on earth. No, you are wrong. Saying America is the greatest country on earth is like saying that the popular girl in school is the best person on earth. But in reality, she's a bitch. She's horribly insecure. She's not even that pretty without makeup, but she's mean, bossy, and entitled, and domineering, and if you step out of line, she will alpha dog your ass to the ground by your neck until you submit and are too afraid to step out of line again. But all the boys want to be with her, so they'll put up with whatever bullshit she dishes out in hopes to gain some type of favor with her. All the girls want to be her because her physical appearance outweighs what they perceive they have. She commands respect because of her bad attitude and external appearance, but she is dishonest and manipulative and a bitch. Nobody likes her. They're all too afraid to tell her to her face, so they have to do it from a distance, like social media. Truth hurts, but it's still the truth anyways. Now, for what you've all been waiting for. Hot chick of the date, son. Please subscribe to my channel. I post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. You can ask me questions if you'd be like, why does your video suck so bad? Why are you such a douchebag? Why do you talk about stuff like that? I hate you so much. And I'll be like, I know. It all started when I was just a boy.